Just finished it, so it's fresh in my mind, but it was a pretty sweet game. He picks up a supply spec, always a top tier spec, $50 around, pretty good. Got a crawler, got a storm collar. Our opponents. I'm opting for the phoenixes and crawlers myself. I have heavy armor spec. I figure, hey, it's the free unit patch. I like playing the big boys. I like getting that extra health. Um, so let's see how it goes. I want to play this first game of the day. I'm a little rusty. I have a little bit of excited energy. Let's get a freaking push in there, dude. Let's get a push. When I've been pushing with crawlers, I like to start with some of the crawlers set up delayed. I don't like to have all of them on the front line because then the front line opens up two more additional squares, bonus squares after the first line. Hashtag free the two squares. Um, but yeah, so I try to put minimal chaff. I assumed he was going to play the standard with his storms, so I figured one row or one line of crawlers, and that would catch his storm color that I assumed he'd put here, and it would waste a bunch of shots, and then I'd have wave and after wave of crawler coming in, and that would hopefully make up for my lack of chaff clear. I figured I'll get a Wraith later, maybe is what I'm thinking in the back of my head. Maybe I'll get a Wraith later, that'll sort of handle my chaff clear. I love a Fang here. On the When I'm playing asymmetrically, I love to put a Fang just peeking its head out. Usually solves a lot of the relevant cheeses on tower. Um, and then I decide last crawler here. I'm not so sure about that one. Maybe it was good, maybe it was bad. But anyways, I was very surprised. All of a sudden, uh-oh, we're in a headbutt scenario. Looks like he's gonna absolutely destroy me. Mustangs kill the Phoenix on the left. Stormcaller's cleaning up the crawlers, and it's terrible. So, skip through round one, not too much going on. But again, I was already thinking Wraiths, my boy. And now, you're about to get absolutely 360 windmill dunked on by my Wraiths. If you didn't know, this is the sell patch. I firmly believe in sales. You're getting so many free units, you got to take that sell button more than ever. Missile Strike pops up. There's a lot of stuff I want here. I want pretty much all three of these cards. But I decide, okay, I want a Wraith, which is going to be 100 for the unlock, 300 for the Wraith, so I need at least $400. I have $400. I could take Tech Spec and sell a Phoenix, but then I'd miss out on another deployment because I would only have $50 left. I decide Missile Strike, it's pretty bad if he places a bubble this round. So I'm just going to take my Missile Strike value. It's going to kill $400 worth of units. It's only going to cost me $50. It'll come back in 3 rounds. It's very good. Okay, let me go with that. Take a little bit of tempo here. Haste module is also good, but I decided no. So I think about it for a while and ultimately decide, give me the missile spec. Give me the missile strike. Opponent thinks about it even longer than me. I want these units dead. I sell my my Phoenix because the Phoenix isn't going to be good for a while. I don't need a Phoenix. Show me a unit that the Phoenix is going to be good on, and then I will keep my Phoenix around. But for now, it is absolutely garbage, and I ain't wasting no time on that Phoenix. Since I'm going to sell the sell, I'm going to take the sell button anyways. May as well get rid of it. I deploy my Wraith. I like having it right behind the crawlers, especially when there's this little bit of a line here. They could missile the crawler, so a lot of people like to deploy 2 tiles back behind the crawler to sort of prevent snipes. They would put like a melting point or an anti-aerial marksman here, and then they missile this crawler, then they could lock onto my Wraith right away before my other waves of chaff have caught up in time. I say, fuck it, I live on the edge. My opponent decides he knows the missile strike is coming, and he wants to put a bubble here. We'll see how it works for him. He did call it out. We'll see if it's worth it. $100 for the bubble, $50 for the missile strike. I also decided I had one less to deploy. I was trying to decide where the hell do I put these crawlers? And I think it's good when you're pushing to attack from all angles, make them have some defense here. So I said, I'm probably going to attack on this side anyways. I don't mind setting up a crawler now, and then I can always put a Wraith behind it and get a good push going on this side. Ended up being quite nice for me. I was very surprised to see that he did bubble this. So let's see how it goes. My crawlers are running in. My Wraith is doing a good job of clearing his crawlers. Looking sort of bad. His Mustangs with the haste modules are already locked on to my Wraith. It's at half life, but my crawlers take his tower. And now we're slamming this bubble. Oh, hello, friends. Didn't notice you're flanking me. Do not flank in the headbutt. Why is that? Well, 99% of the battle's already taken place by the time you take tower. Look at this. All of his stuff is virtually dead already by the time he took tower. Did that provide $200 worth of value relative to the $50 it costs for Missile Strike? No. No, it did not. Just say no to the cheese. Just say no to the cheese. Cheese late in the game when there's something to gain or lose. There's nothing to gain or lose this early in the game. People that cheese in round 2, they're silly people. And you could say, as one of my chatters did, well, you cheesed on this side, so. Well, first of all, I plan on pushing on this side later. So that's not cheese. You're not building a push on this side with these Phoenixes. You're going to move those. We know you're going to move those, so don't do it. Other pieces is my crawlers are fast. They come in, they take tower quickly before a lot of the fighting's already done, as you saw. Your Phoenixes are slow. They take a long time to warp in, and by the time they take tower, a lot of time's already elapsed and the fighting's already gone. So it's very different. I mean, if you are going to cheese, you got to be smart with the cheese. Anyways, he lost $100 worth of a bubble, and he's going to lose the round despite spending $200 end of deploy on this cheese that failed. So we have a nice, I'm feeling pretty good about my early advantage. Packs come up here. I think a bait that a lot of people go for is they say, I really need deploy spec. Think of all the chaff I could have. Money's tight. I can't afford deploy spec. I can't afford 3 deploys every round, even if I wanted to. So no thank you. I just want another Wraith. Also, Wraiths are nice and tanky, especially against the Mustang. Bring it on. I want to double the effective HP of my Wraith for $100. Yes, please. This thing costs $300. I can double its HP for $100 more. Pretty damn good. Items are broken. And deploy spec. If I'm deploying another Wraith here, I don't have the monies that I really want. I'm looking to take techs very aggressively on Wraiths as well. The thing that most people miss out on is they're so focused on trying to get value of their deploy specs, they fall behind on techs. Techs are insane. A Wraith gets online as soon as you click range enhancement. It is doing almost nothing till you have range enhancement. I say, hey you, person that cheeses on round 2, nice try. You're going to sell out of this Phoenix? I'll put a missile here, but I'm pretty sure you're going to sell out of this Phoenix, bro. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. He did sell out of it. He got rid of it. He didn't get, did he? He actually sold it. All right. So yeah, it's like, why take deploy spec if you're just going to keep placing units and then selling out of them? That, is a cost, roughly around 50 credits for the extra deploy that you missed out on. Another reason that I think if you're smart with your deployments, if you're placing things for a permanent position, you often want to keep them. And therefore you don't need deploy spec. Okay, so he's going Phoenixes after he's seen my donut. I place my second donut over here. I'm going to put a pack of chaff there in the future is the idea. I have $100 left. I sold my other Phoenix and I took range. Again, this is sort of why I don't want to take deploy spec. I want to aggressively take normal techs. I still have money because I've been super frugal to build a crawler with us already this round. Take range, another Wraith, and another crawler. Huge. We can see this Fang right here is going to hold down this tower for quite a while. My man wants to cheese me, but he's going to find out the hard way that ain't going to work so well. All right. I move everything back 2 squares. Why is that? I figured these storms are going to try and shoot at these crawlers, and I wanted to wait for them to get a little bit more in. I want the crawlers to outrun the initial barrage first, versus like if I have them here, I worry that the storm shots just sort of clear majority of this wave for free. I was surprised to see that my opponent missiled this, first of all, minus 50 so early. Don't really get the point. Second of all, he cheesed this even though the Fangs popped their head out. I think he was hoping that he could pull the entire pack. You cannot pull the entire pack. And you might say, well, he took the tower so quick, it's 104 seconds left. Did he? Did he pull? I mean, a lot of this fighting's already happened. Like, chaff is cleared for me, and your chaff is not cleared. So what did you really accomplish by tower cheesing? You slowed down my crawlers a bit. You're clearing some extra crawlers, I guess. But again, this is another expensive deploy. You're spending a lot for this. You're flanking on this side. And then, uh-oh. Oh, no. Tower debuff ends. My crawlers are still running in. And I just kill everything. So again, just people that think that aggro is all about cheesing towers. And it's just all about these... I'm super clever. I'm super witty. I just cheese every single round. No. No. This game is built on fundamentals, and you have to have your fundamentals down. Chill on the dairy. Okay? No more cheeses. Cheese later in the game when you stand to swing 3,000 HP of damage. There's nothing to really be gained here by an early tower cheese. He took the tower pretty quick and he still lost the round. You have to have the backbone of the army. Otherwise the tower cheese doesn't matter. I figured he was gonna go marksman. I figured he was gonna go AA marksman. I decided to go. Now this is where I'm feeling myself, right? I won 2 rounds in a row. I called out his cheese over here. I feel like I'm in his head, and I'm ready. I'm ready. So out of these units, what units do you think I'm gonna pick? Because again, I'm predicting the marksmen are coming. I'm predicting he's gonna go marksman. I say, give me the level 5 steel balls, please. Extra spicy tech, damage sharing. I get 120% HP bonus on my level 5 balls. I just got 25k of HP for the low price of linking my balls and paying $250. That's insane. That return on investment's nuts. This unit cost $600. I only had to pay $250 to get double the HP. Now you could say, well, what if he gets a melter? And I say, bring on the melters. Do your worst. I'll find a way to deal with it. Maybe. I'm not sure. I wasn't super sure if he builds a melter, what am I going to do? But we'll figure that out. Anyways, looks like it's going to be pretty good. The main thing, the main logic behind this, these anti-air marksmen, yep, he clicks a button. They're going to lock onto this Wraith right away. And I need something to be super far forward to be taking aggro off the Wraith. Anti-air units get an extra 30 range to prioritize air units. If there's an air unit within the 30 extra range, they will prioritize that. But the thing is this steel ball's range is 45 meters. My Wraith's range is 95 meters. We can all do the maths and say that's a 50-meter difference. So this ball's always going to be drawing aggro off of these marksmen if I can keep this steel ball alive. So that's the goal. That's the vision. We'll see if it works. So additionally, he's decided, okay, I'm going to re-attack this flank. Fair enough. I like that play from him. And then I put a Wraith over here. This is sort of a last-minute panic attack. I figured, hey, it's going to push into here eventually. But I don't know. There's probably a cleaner solution. Maybe I wanted something else there. Maybe I wanted an arc light there. Not too sure. It's a lot to pay. Just shut down one crawler. Anyways, balls get in. They're looking pretty good. The marksmen are shooting them, all according to the plan. These 2 balls are linked, and these 2 balls are also linked, but they're not all 4 linked together. They still get the 120 damage bonus. We owned his Vulcan super early. Come in, take tower, catch these weirdly beaconed phoenixes, and say, get wrecked. Big ol' get wrecked. Alright, round 5, and another deploy. No! Let me have my steel balls, please. Please don't give my opponent Scorpion. I just linked these, dude. Can you not give my opponent a high-level Scorpion? What does my opponent take? Of course he slams down the Scorpion. Now, when life gives you lemons, you have 2 choices. You can sell out of those lemons and eat the lemon cost, or you can double down on the lemons. You can photon the lemons. You can take the level on the lemons, and that's what we decided to do. Is I said, fuck it. Give me the sledges, and give me a photon boat. My opponent decides he wants a war factory. That's the way he's going to hold this. Fair enough. War Factories do giga damage. There's not very many balls that are able to lock onto a War Factory, but you know what balls might? You know what balls might? These balls might. We have the balls. Level 6 balls. I decided, how could you get any spicier than taking a level 6 sledgehammer, photon boating, and leveling up the steel ball into an assumed scorpion that's coming right at your face, shooting 43k damage at your balls? I say, one level spicier, please? Not spicy enough? Oh, I didn't do my extra spicy play. Okay, that's coming next round. It's okay. We'll get the spice even higher. Photon says, no. No, thank you. Enjoy your scorpion shots. I don't care. We're gonna get through anyways. And we just murder the level 4 scorpion. Pretty good, pretty good. I sold out of the Wraith over here. It's causing me some slight problems. Otherwise, I would have taken the round. Little bummed that I sold out of this Wraith and sort of threw the round away, but it's okay, it's okay. I also didn't know that this was over here. So that'll cause me some problems, but it's alright. We're fine. We're chilling. Hopefully gonna kill this in time, and we don't, and we take giga damage. But it's cool. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. Now about those lemons. When life gives you lemons, what do? You link the lemons. Link the lemons. We quadruple down on the lemons. I take intensive training. I sell my level 2 Wraith, and I say, you know, my steel ball needs this. I'm sorry. Level 7 steel ball after the intensive training. Chuck on the energy absorption. Chuck on the portable shield. This bad boy's got 90k HP. Photon equals double that. That's a 200k HP linked energy absorbing ball. We are getting in there, boys. We are getting in there. Now I have 34 seconds left. I'm running out of time. I decide I want to also photon these sledges to get them to have some extra value. This man insists on missiling my crawlers. I don't know why you'd do that. Why would you do such a mean thing? Those crawlers are just trying to live. They have families. I also am annoyed with this flank. I just noticed it and I said, I'm gonna just beacon my shit out of there. Fuck you. Fuck your arc light. Fuck your crawler. I'm getting out of there, boy. Is it good? I don't know if it's good. I panicked. I had 8 seconds left. Did I really answer this? No. No, I did not. You'll notice I did not answer this. I leveled the tower. I alone because I have 4 seconds left. And I realized, oh shit, I did not answer this. And we level up this other tower, and I take temp speed in the panic. When you're coming up with giga brain plays like sell your Wraith that's doing all the heavy lifting, put the item on your level 7 balls, you don't have time to think about how to handle flanks. Alright, balls are sort of handling the crawlers. The boat locked on to the Vulcan immediately, and then these balls are still dealing with chaff. But it's fine. It's fine, Copium, because the balls are tanking. Now, Scorpion decides, die balls. And you might say, Scorpion counters balls. And I would say, no. They fuel the balls. They make the balls stronger. My last wave of crawlers come crashing in. The beaconed War Factory that's scared cannot run. You're cornered. Put your hands up. And we drink the War Factory to full HP. Nice level 2 War Factory, sir. Get wrecked. They took the tower finally due to their silly little cheese. But dairy is not tolerated around here. We are a lactose-free family. I guess you could call this cheese, though. I don't know. Is this cheese? Maybe it's cheese. It's something. It's definitely not standard, solid Mechabellum. Round 7. They have 400 HP left. We both see a spell. We both know the game's on the line. It's Ion Blast time, baby. I'm not even thinking twice. I didn't think about other cards. I didn't think, well, maybe I should protect around the Volk or the Rhino drop. No, 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 no. It's Ion Beam time, baby. Let's get in there. I decide I'm gonna try and kill a lot of this. I want it to sort of crash through here, get a lot of this stuff along the way. I figure he'll bubble, probably save this marksman, and by the time the bubble is popped, it's gonna be in the juicy, juicy center of where units are. Maybe I should bubble. Nope. All of this is flying. And there is no air shields, which is stupid. But I trust. I trust in the photon to keep my units alive. We'll be fine. We'll live through the ion, I'm sure. He puts down the double bubble, and it's about what it was expected, but it will be fine. Like I said, by the time it gets to the juicy center, the ion beam will have already killed that bubble. He is going to go cheesier on this side. I sort of had an inkling that he was going to go cheesier here. He's sort of played this pump fake game where he sold out of this side, then he flanked on this side, and then he rebought back into this side. So he's been sort of calling my bluff a few rounds in a row now after I showed him that I wasn't going to fully commit to this flank. So I decided I'm just going to put something here for good measure. I'm just going to missile here for good measure. And sure enough, there are some colors. So we're handling that. Now let's zoom in here. What's happening? We got our Gigaballs. Bubble is popped as expected. Moving on. Killing this Vulcan as well. Ticking away. The ion beam's just starting to hit our boats, but it doesn't matter. You are too late, sir. The ion has done too much. Balls locking on, drinking the HP of that Scorpion. Balls are the apex predator. We have our linked sledges that haven't even been touched. They say, come at me. I have 65k HP. Level 3 War Factory. Will it kill the balls? Nice try. 20k? Ha! Nice 20k per shot. Loser. We have 100k HP balls. Good luck. Sayonara. Balls drink the full HP. We win on the right side as well. What a game. Now that was pretty exciting. Didn't get to see the linked sledges. A little sad. I would have liked to see them do something. What would they have done? I don't know. I don't know what they would have done to help.